All right, I think we got the interior pretty well wrapped up. And here it is. Now I did a little tiny bit of gloss and I just misted it with some semi-gloss. Because in the instructions it says these cranes when in service are generally, they're oily. And it says they're not covered in soot. So I did a little tiny bit of gloss. Looks just a little oily. It turned out pretty good. I like the way that looks. Let's take a look here if I can get this guy large. Okay, here's one that's been sitting. And this one, so this is essentially the same crane, but what I want to point out to you is it got upgraded trucks sometime long ago. So the trucks that we have are the originals, and they are here. And let's take a look at what trucks we have. We've got these kind. Now, what I did with these is I just gave them a dusting of brown primer. Once I gave them a dusting of brown primer, then I gave them a little coating of Earthshade so that they look like this. Now, that's too rusty and too it doesn't look, it looks like it's been sitting for too long with that. So what I did, well, as usual, I took the wheels and I sprayed them with graphite, and then I put them in the truck with my moto tool and the plastic brush, and I polished them. And that gives them that, see that little reflection? It gives them that kind of thing. And they run really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to take my glass cup here with the powdered graphite and a makeup brush. And when you put makeup or graphite over a truck that's been painted with brown primer, it's going to darken it a lot. I don't want to get it too dark. One side over there I made it way too dark. I just want to highlight it a little bit. This is the look I want. There. Because once it's underneath the frame, as we'll check in a second, I don't want it to be so dark that you can't tell I did anything. And I don't want it to look like it's been sitting for a long time, rusting out. So let's put these guys in here. And then maybe we can get down and have a look what it's going to look like on the frame. The cab right now is in the paint booth. And tomorrow we're going to get to see the cab. Okay. How's this going to look under here? Actually, let's put this guy in. The outrigger. The outrigger, we do not glue that in. In fact, he needs to get a little coating of graphite so he slips in the slots easier. There are slots for this guy to fit just like that. And we got him lined up. No, we do not. Okay, then we gotta do it now. We don't get to wait. Let's take our graphite. The frame here is painted with black primer only. That is all we need. We do not need more than black primer. And we don't need it absolutely everywhere, because if we take our graphite here, we'll go around the edge with some black. But let me just show you on the front here. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Now if I take my graphite and I go like this, real light. We'll go that way, side to side, and then we'll go up and down. Okay, now can you see the difference? See that how the details come out? Turn it around. That looks just like nothing but paint. A little nicer. Let's see if we can't fix up this outrigger so that he slides in where we need him to. Get him in there just for looking. We still have to put the weights in, but that isn't going to hurt nothing and make him slide in there nice and easy, I hope. Or I hope easier. We have to do some shaving on this guy. He's just too tight at the ends. Yeah, he's really tight. Well, we'll get that worked out. Right now, let's see what our trucks look like. So I'll put in one side. We'll get on one side. That's what they look like. And if we hit him a little bit, it look like that. All right, so let's get down here and take a look. How did the trucks turn out? Let's see here. That's how they look. And I think that's a pretty good look right there. That sheen makes it just like it says. Most cranes, under number 10 here, most cranes are painted basic black. Not all of them though. Like our guy up there on the screen might have had a little dark blue section, I think. But I've seen the Boston and Maine one which had blue. And it also says other colors that they were known to be are black, dark green, yellow, and dark red. And I've gone for the dark red. And that's setting up. But that's starting to take shape. Starting to look pretty good. I haven't put any grab irons or anything like that on there. As you can see on our guy up there, see those grab irons? We have those. We gotta put those on there. And probably those stirrups. And then there's that guy, and there's our interior. Looking pretty good. We're right on track. Tomorrow's going to be a big day because I think it's going to go together and we're going to see what we got.